To another independent thinker joining us now by phone, Charles Barkley. And Chuck, you correctly predicted the NBA Finals outcome, did you not?
I did. Them little boys wore down, and they must have been pissed. They went out and got Kevin Durant to come back stronger next year.
All right, well, I want to get to Durant in just a moment, but we're coming off this Bulls story. And Dwyane Wade, Chuck, if anyone appeared to be a lifer with one team, it looked like Wade. But the Kobe Bryant golden parachute wasn't available, was it?
Well, I think, Pat Riley just wanted to move on. And I think listen, Dwyane can take it personally, but you see it put the Lakers in a bad situation. And I guess Pat Riley just kind of hung Dwyane out to dry, and he had to make a decision. I'm not mad at Pat Riley. Listen, at some point you have to move on, because they got some good young players. They're going to have plenty of cap space in the next couple of years. But I think more than anything, he didn't want to bury himself and just let Dwyane go. So he just put it in a situation where he made Dwyane mad enough where he just left.
All right, let's talk about now the Kevin Durant situation, Chuck. And earlier this week on a national radio show, you discussed KD to Golden State, and the quote was this. He weakened another team, and he's kind of gravy training on a terrific Warriors team. And you said that you were disappointed in his decision. Do you still feel that way?
Yeah, of course. Probably even more. I mean, listen, Kevin's a terrific player. I just wish he had stayed in Oklahoma City. Piggybacking on those guys in Golden State, they probably, I don't know if they'll win it next year, but they're going to have a chance the next probably 4 or 5 years. It won't be the same as being the bus driver instead of being a bus rider. I mean, clearly, Steph and Clay are the two best players on that team. He might, when he gets there, he'll be in that conversation. But to jump on another team, I thought that was, I was disappointed.
Yeah, but listen, let me play devil's advocate, if I can, for just a minute. You facilitated a trade, or at least moved that way to the Suns in '92 from Philadelphia to try to get a shot at a better team and possibly a championship. Came pretty close. So isn't that a player's right?
But I didn't try to go to one of the elite teams. I never. First of all, that would have traded me anywhere I wanted to. But the notion that I would have wanted to go to the Bulls, I'm trying to think who else was really good back then. The Pistons, I think, was still good back then. But I didn't try to jump on anybody else's gravy train. I just wanted to get to a good team. I didn't go to a team that had won 73 games, that had won the championship the year before. So that's what disappointed me. Hey, listen, like I say, I'm disappointed. I'm not mad at Kevin, but I'm disappointed. And I'm glad some of the other guys. I saw Chauncey Billups earlier tonight say the same thing. I think Markieff Morris, one of the twins, said the exact same thing. And I think most of the players feel like that. Kevin's a hell of a player. To be honest with you, OKC probably would have been the favorite for the World Championship going into next year. With the addition of Oladipo, Sabonis, I actually, they blew it last year. I thought they had the best team in the NBA last year. I predicted they were going to win the championship at the beginning of the season, and they should have won it. They just got to play a little bit smarter. But if Kevin Durant had stayed in Oklahoma City, in my opinion, they probably would have been the favorite to win the championship.
Well, very possible, but that one game changed everything, that Game 7 in the Western Conference Finals. Chuck, you refer to Golden State as a jump shooting team all year, but now with Kevin Durant more than ever, yes? Given the chances?
Yeah, it's interesting. And I say, people don't want to give me for credit for predicting they wasn't going to win the championship shooting jumpers. See, they got lucky last year because everybody they played was hurt. And Steve Kerr made a great coaching adjustment and bought an Iguodala to wear LeBron down. And I had said, hey, listen, I'll admit I'm wrong if they win the championship next year because they have to play some quality teams this year that didn't have injuries. They played a good, solid, which made a lot of improvements over the summer. The Portland Trailblazers, great job up there by that group. They beat, because I actually thought they would lose to the Clippers in the second round, to be honest with you, before Chris Paul and Blake got hurt. But I thought they would lose to Oklahoma City or they would lose to the Cavaliers, which they did, because I don't think those jump shots didn't fall in Game 7 after you've been through some grueling series.
No question. No question about that. And, Chuck, finally, are you penciling in Golden State for at least the finals or a championship this year? Or is chemistry, even with all these all-stars, still a delicate thing?
Well, I'm not penciling them in because I think the Spurs have improved. I think the Clippers are going to be better next year. I think the Portland Trail Blazers are better. I think I'm going to still have the same philosophy. Can they shoot enough jump shots? Can they rebound the ball? Can you punish them down low? I think they're going to have some of the same issues that they had this year. I mean, Kevin's a hell of a player, but he's just a jump shooter also. And half the time he's not going to have the ball because it's going to be in Clay and Steph hands. If they don't get some big guys and some big bodies so they won't get hammered on the boards or get hammered down low. Because like I say, Pau Gasol down low going to be a handful for them boys.
Chuck,
how much? And you pencil in LaMarcus. How are they going to guard Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge? They're not going to be able to guard them guys down low. And now they got Kawhi Leonard. He's going to be able to stop one of those guys. So instead of handing those guys the trophy, they're going to have some of the same issues that they did last year.
Well, move, counter move. Chuck, before I let you go, how much is Charles Barkley in his prime worth in this market we're living in today?
Ooh, hey, tell you what, some of these guys are making $30 million. I know I'd get at least $30 million. But you know what, man? God bless these guys. They worked their behind off, and but thanks to TNT and ESPN, we gave them $2.5 billion a year to divide up, and they still only getting 49%. Everybody's going crazy what the players are getting. The owners are still getting 51%. I mean, the players, as much money as they get, and they only getting 49%, which is still a lot. But, man, these guys, man, God bless them.
Chuck, I say you're priceless in any era.
Oh, no, I don't want to be priceless. I want to get paid, man.
Thanks for being with us, Charles Barkley, the one and only. Thank you, buddy.
All right, man. Thank you guys for having me. Have a great